Good morning, you guys. I'm on my way to Bangalore. And that's the sound of my dad dragging his trolley. It's currently 6:35 a.m. in the morning. It's very early for me because usually I am in dead sleep at this time. But yeah, we'll have to walk a bit because we've booked a cab from here up to Siliguri, and then we'll take another taxi up to Bangalore, and then we've got a flight for I think 1:35 p.m. I was too exhausted after a full day of traveling, so I called it a day. And we started, well, our very first morning with South Thali, of course. I'm gonna get this for next year. God, okay, I feel like screaming, but I'm not gonna. Look at that color. My first other perfumes. Grandpa. Baito. Starting it all over again with Skon Temple, because this place is too beautiful not to visit every time you are in Bangalore. Flowers on the hair. Okay, so they give you these kind of cards, and then you're supposed to chant it for 108 times. Jumping straight over to food. 1, because I was hungry, and 2, because we weren't allowed to film inside the temple. We weren't even allowed to take pictures, so leave alone filming. The food that I'm showing you right now is just 1/4 of what they had to offer. Day what, 2?
By 2.
Anything to say?
Chena.
Ew. Alright. This is day 2 and we are heading towards Church Street. The entertainment store yet again, because my brother had never been here and he wanted to check it out. It got interesting. Posters. Thomas and his friends. It's an interesting store. They've got the friend's couch as well, but it's in a sad condition. Came across this lady who was selling scrunchies. The color palette is what drew me towards it. 40 for 1 and 100 for 3, so I picked up 3 that would go perfectly with my shoes. You cannot come to Bangalore and not visit the Blossoms Book House. They have both new as well as old or used books. You have over 2 lakh books to choose from, and this place is a book lover's dream. I'm actually on a look for books related to gardening or flower arrangement or whatever, and also books on recipe, so mostly baking. And the lane behind me is like all about flowers and gardens and whatnot, so let's just check it out. The gardening section. And I just came across this little book on dried flowers. It is just for ₹40 and matches my aesthetics. I mean the aesthetics that I'm trying to go for. Look at that. Sold. Alright, so this is the first book I'm getting and I'm going to stack them right here. Literally going to be my first book out of many. Check this out. Oh my goodness. Sold. So this is the second book that I'm taking. What is it about?
Orchids.
I got this. And it's got this beautiful hardcover, and this is how it looks on the inside. Lots of information. Sold. Alright, I got another one. Check this out. Like the cover that I really love, and like I know it's got black and white pictures, but oh my god, sold.
This suits your color, that's why.
Oh yeah? Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna be taking this as well. dun. Sold. Boom. Alright, sold. Okay, I think this is the last book I'm taking because taking a break because it's quite hot and I'm kind of exhausted. And Heather is still going on. Oh, by the way, this is Heather, my friend from college. Like, isn't she? Like, she's the cutest, one of my closest friends. We've had so much fun, especially in Goa. Okay, I found this. This isn't a hardcover, but it's pretty. Sold. Okay, I found this. Gotta pay. This is how much we bought.
Heavy. Both the books.
Alright, so we've entered Lal Bagh from the south gate. And since we missed out on our morning walk this morning, this is a win-win situation. We have all the time in the world. We also have a few gardening ka stuff to pick, especially seeds. So we get to shop, roam around, and also burn some calories. And I can see some cosmos, well, lots of cosmos and zinnias in bloom. Cosmos and zinnias are one of my favorite flowers. And there are like tons of pollinators, tons of dragonflies and butterflies. Look at that. Did I just scare them? Video bana sakte. Guess where I am. I would love to take sunflowers for next year, but I've had really hard luck with these. Don't want to risk it. I would love Gomfrina, but again I'm too late for this one as well. They've got lavender, but I don't think the weather in Darjeeling is favorable for lavender. This is seed booth number 5. One of my favorite seed booths because they have lots of vegetable seed varieties as well as lawn grass. We took 2 packets of lawn grass from here last time, but they were a bit long, if you know what I mean. Look at that. And look at this. Oh my goodness me. And they've also got packets and packets of bulbs. Sadly, they don't have dahlia bulbs. I've taken a packet of gladiolus bulbs from here last time. It was just for ₹50, I guess. Now it's 60. Well, of course, because it looks like it's a fresh batch. Like the bulbs are like huge. Cornflower. I love cornflower. I'm gonna get this for next year. I mean, hello there. Oh my word. The last time I came here, a handful of these were in bloom, but oh my god. All the poinsettias are already in bloom. Mine's are like not, they don't even have buds on them. And like these are already in bloom, but I mean it's a bit early. I think I would love my poinsettias for Christmas, but yeah, Aren't these lovely? They've got some variegated ones as well. And the anthuriums are also in full bloom right now. Got all colors. Okay, this one is new. It's this really deep, almost brownish red. Very pretty. They also have these striped ones. This one looks like a bleeding heart. I do not think I would be recording this, but one thing that caught my eye, I mean, since they have been hung here, it's definitely a shade loving plant, but it's weird to see that they have maintained their pink color. One thing with plants in general is that they tend to lose their color. They tend to lean more onto the greener side if they are put in a low light condition, but they have maintained their color so well. I'm feeding him some corn. I'm trying to get him to come. Good morning, everyone. We are here for breakfast, and I ordered masala dosa. This splendid museum is dedicated to the memory of the Bharat Ratna awardee M. Visveshwaraya. The museum houses various technological inventions and offers you a glimpse of the history of technological development in the country. A major attraction here is the one-on-one scale replica of the Wright brothers' Flyer, the world's first piloted aircraft. Using working models and illustrations, the museum explains the science behind many everyday items such as pulleys, locks, ball pens, etc. The engine hall displays the engines of various automobiles and other machines used in the industry. The museum is really designed for all age groups with different education backgrounds. You can see my dad was enjoying way too much. This is more like my zone of interest. My battery is about to die, but I am going to show you a few things. This one is particularly interesting. There's plants that fight human disorders. There's periwinkle, turmeric, pomegranate, and ashwagandha. Look at how interesting they've got these samples, and you just lift up this board, and it tells you what it's used for, the parts that are used. If you want to know more, you can just pause the video a bit. And I am aware that I'm casting a shadow, but I cannot help it. But these are all 4 samples. Done a pretty good job. Another interesting display I wanted to show. This is what plague doctors would wear while there was a plague pandemic in Europe. We can all relate to pandemic, don't we? And the beaks, they stuffed the beaks with herbs and spices, which acted as a natural filter. Isn't that interesting? This is the Government Museum of Bangalore, but it was closed because we spent 3 hours in the other museum. Our last stop for the trip is the Commercial Street, which is one of the oldest and busiest shopping streets in Bangalore. You will find stores in every possible category such as clothing, home decor, stationery, jewelry, furniture, etc. They had custom made perfumes over here. So you just need to bring a sample and this guy is gonna, formulate the perfume for you. They make you smell coffee beans in between smelling different fragrances because it's believed that coffee beans reset your olfactory senses. Okay.
So this is actually a very old antique.
Smells like kesar.
Kesar on the top notes, right? It actually has, every shamama has a different type of top notes.
Okay.
So
What is shamama?
Shamama is all mixture of spices and herbs.
Okay.
From 21 to 61 spices and herbs are used to make the shamama.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you want the other shamama, this is the normal, which has the cinnamon on the top note.
Okay.
This is cinnamon. Shamama is used in winters. It is a pipe here and your pulse point dab, you get some warmness.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want, put a few drops in the water, mix it well in the warm water, take bath, it's like refreshing your eyes.
Mm.
Shamama is the natural stuff. You cannot convert that into a perfume.
Okay.
It's the most unique fragrance actually.
Right, so these are gonna be my first other perfumes ever. I'm taking these Burberry Touch and Musk Chocolate. Musk Chocolate because it smells like my kitchen when I bake. Last supper before we head home. We had dinner early because we had to leave the hotel at around 2 a.m. in the morning because we had an early flight. Finally heading home. So I've got rice, mashed potato with roasted peanuts and curry leaves, just the way I like it. Mushroom and radish with sesame seed. And the star of the show is this. It's nettle leaf ka soup. We call it sisnuka soup. It's cooked with dried chili and lots of garlic. Bon appetit.